Could you explain your cycle in detail? I think that's a hot topic, my love.
Alright, my steroid cycle. So how did I get so big at 21? What is my steroid cycle? Welcome back to the channel. This is the Anomaly. We're gonna do a Q&A, so we're gonna be answering all the questions you guys had for us in the other Q&A in the comment section. So if you guys want to submit your questions for the next one, just leave a comment down below. You can do it now. And yeah, we're gonna be answering them next week. We're gonna do these every week. Let's start with the first one.
Why rice and not pasta? I like pasta way more than rice.
I like pasta as well, but on a bulk specifically, when I'm eating a lot of food and like the carb volume is all out, I like sticking to just rice because it's easy to prepare, easy to digest. It doesn't give me a bloat. My body loves rice. You know, I never had any problems with rice, but pasta is fine as well. Sometimes I do alternate with pasta. I like alternating with pasta when I just feel like making a fake carbonara, you know, just trying to make my life less boring, essentially, since I eat the same every single day. So I just cook some pasta instead of rice. Then I throw some tomato sauce, cut the meat in nice pieces, you know, make it look a bit gourmet.
Ceviche is delicious. Mine's delicious.
And then I just eat it and realize it doesn't really make a difference. And then I'm like, maybe I should have had some rice instead. So yeah, it's a constant cycle of pain.
Okay,
But essentially what I'm trying to say is
both are good.
Both are good. Potatoes are good. You can alternate between them. I would suggest sushi rice. It's as a carb source, like the main carb source, because it's very easy to down, very easy to digest, and it's a bit moist. So when you eat it, especially in the off season when you're eating a lot of carbs, it's gonna be easier to eat than pasta. If you don't believe me, try it out. Come back to me, leave a comment, and I'll reply.
What do you think about 5x5 for your main lifts, then bodybuild the rest of your lifts in like a 6 to 12 range?
What do you think 5x5 means? Because I don't think you know these things.
Wow, not like I haven't been going to the gym since I was 15.
Let's see what it means.
5 means sets, the other 5 mean reps. And then 6 and 12 also mean reps. Why are you laughing?
No, it's good. If you progress on 5x5, keep doing it. I always train with the 8 to 10 or 8 to 12 rep range. Is the same thing Jay Cutler does.
Low reps versus higher reps for mass building. I pretty much stay in the same rep range all the time. I would
8 to 12 repetitions.
suggest you don't get leaner from doing higher reps. I keep every rep range the same, usually around 10 to 12 repetitions. I've said it for 20 years.
He always trains with straight sets. It always worked for him. So essentially what you need to do is just you need to find the recipe that works for you. You're gonna gain strength with either style. You know, the more you progress, the more you grow. You're just gonna keep getting stronger and stronger. It's just how it works. But obviously when you train with less reps and focus more on the weight, you're more focusing on strength rather than building size. But me being a bodybuilder, I don't really care much about strength. I don't need to go as heavy as you guys think. A bodybuilder's job is to activate muscles mainly.
And not get injured.
So to lower the chances of injury, because there's always a risk of injury, you don't train as heavy. And the best rep range for me, where I can go kind of heavy and still have full control of the weight, is 8 to 10 reps. It has always worked for me. Sometimes I'll do 12 to 15, depends on the exercise, but the main compound lifts, let's say bench, squat, like anything where you can go kind of heavy, I always do 8 to 10. That's my favorite. But if you feel good doing this, keep doing it as long as it's working for you. It doesn't really matter, you know, just keep pushing, keep working hard, and results will come.
What is your favorite muscle group to hit?
Chest, because I get the craziest pumps, and that's when I film my best reels as well.
The purple pumps. How often do you change your workout splits each week? Each week, damn.
Huh? It's not ideal to change your workout every week. I use I use the same split for like 6 to 8 weeks, and then we change the program. If you train with the same program for 6 weeks and you're constantly making progress and the progress isn't really stagnating, there is no reason at all to change your program. You change things up just so you don't stagnate. But if you keep progressing with the same split that you have right now, let's say push-pull legs, if you're doing good training push-pull legs, then stay on push-pull legs. Keep going till it stops working, essentially. Don't change the recipe if it works. Like, if it's not broken, don't fix it, you know.
Can I start gym at 13 years old? I've been doing kickboxing for 3 years and I'm 57 kilo 5'6". Is it safe because my parents say it's not healthy because of hormones and I will stay short?
So it's a myth that it's bad for your hormones. If anything, it's good for you when you lift in a good way and you train with proper form and you're not ego lifting like an absolute maniac. As long as, like, you're only 13 years old.
You just have to be really careful.
You need to be careful. You don't need to lift a lot of weight. Just learn how to train, essentially.
The basics.
Learn the basics. Learn how to train with proper form. Learn how to feel your muscles. And that on its own is going to help you probably get taller. But if you're an idiot and you do what everyone else is doing right now and you go squat a big weight which you can't really handle and you end up hurting your spine or your back or your lower back, things like that can actually lead to stunting your height, your growth. So please be careful if you're starting the gym at a young age. Always focus on lifting with proper form. That's my advice for you. Technically, the earlier you start, the better. You just need to be very, very careful and have someone teaching you, have someone guiding you.
Exactly.
Do not do anything on your own, please.
Could you explain your cycle in detail? I think that's the hot topic, my love.
All right, my steroid cycle. So how did I get so big at 21? What is my steroid cycle? I'm not going to disclose that on camera because in reality it doesn't matter what you take. People respond differently to different dosages.
But can I say something?
What?
Can I? Because
yeah.
everyone really is wondering how you blew up so fast. Because you did. You know? And they have to understand, I think, in my opinion, the meaning of a hyper-responder. There's nothing bad if you explain that. What? There's nothing funny about it. You take small doses, and to a normal person, it would do barely anything, but to you, it's like you're taking grams of gear.
Okay,
That's all it is.
Okay. It just depends on a person's capability, on a person's genetics to build muscle. That's where the...
Yeah, that's what hyper-responder means, I think, if you decode that word.
So yeah, if you have already good muscle building genetics... So yeah, it really depends, because some people, even if you look at their frame, their bone structure, they're not meant to be bodybuilders. So a cycle is gonna look different on everyone. So it doesn't matter what I take. But if you're planning on taking gear, and I suggest looking for a coach if you are, please be careful. Start with the lowest doses possible, because you don't need a lot to grow. Like, that's a fact, especially in the beginning. Unless you're like a Mr. Olympia competitor, top 5 Mr. Olympia, you're not gonna need to blast as much as you think. Please be careful. Always keep it to a minimum. See how your body reacts to different compounds, and never rush anything. Keep your blood work on top. Keep everything monitored, blood pressure, everything. Stay safe. And always do it with someone guiding you, someone with experience. I'm not gonna disclose what I take, what I do, or what I don't. It doesn't matter. Everyone responds different. Next question.
Vegan protein sources. I think this is your speciality.
Soybeans. With soybeans, you get jacked as
Faster than any protein, like meat.
I'm not actually vegan. That's a meme. Like, that's a joke. I suggest if you're actually trying to bodybuild and you want to make life a tad easier and build actual real muscle, vegan is not the way to go. That's just my opinion. Do as you wish. Do what makes you feel comfortable and what makes you enjoy life. Me, on the other hand, I'm already struggling eating meat, so I'd rather struggle eating meat than struggle eating plants, you know?
Eat your vegetables!
I'm curious about your arm size, bro. They look at least 19.
19 is without a pump, yes. On the bulk, it went up to 20 with a pump. My goal next bulk is to go up to 21. If it's possible, I would love to have 21 inch arms with a pump.
How many grams of protein you eat to get big, and how many grams of protein do you eat now?
I eat the same amount of protein on a cut, on a bulk, and on a deload. So it would be around 400 grams of protein to support my body weight, which is 100 kilo right now. And I go up to like 111, 110 on a bulk. We up it a bit more near the end of the bulk. I think we go up to like 500 grams. But again, that's just what I do and what my coach do. It doesn't necessarily mean you should copy me and you should take 500 grams of protein. You need to actually stomach that stuff. So make sure you're just eating a good amount, which doesn't make you feel nauseous or you get a bloat. Just like find a good protein source that you can stick with and it isn't uncomfortable for you. So you're as consistent as possible. Usually the 1 gram per pound or whatever it is, because I forgot exactly.
Per kilo? No.
It's like 1.5 grams per kilo.
Yes.
So yeah, just stick with that.
Who would you like to get sponsored by? Young LA, Gymshark, etc.
I mean, I was with Young LA and they're cool. I might go back with them, who knows. Right now I'm not really looking for a clothing brand.
You mentioned chicken, but the white chicken nowadays is on steroids. So is it safe and does it have enough protein?
Yeah, so in Canada and America you have injected chickens. And I don't think it's just chickens. A lot of your food isn't as healthy as it should be.
Yeah, even beef.
Yeah, so she can confirm because she's Canadian. I'm from Malta, Fisherman Island, so we get everything fresh here, vegetables, fish. Essentially all the food here is organic, it's fresh, it's grown and fed in Malta. So
but it's Europe. Those are the benefits of living in Europe. You just get healthier food.
I think my best advice would be find a good source of organic or just free-range chicken. Make sure it has no chemicals in it and just stick with it. Do not put that in your body. Avoid that. Keep it as natural as possible. We don't need any trembolone chickens. And yeah, it's gonna be a good thing for your health in the long run. The fresher and the better, the healthier, the more natural the chicken, the meat, the more gains you're gonna get.
Does having sex boost your testosterone and help your muscle recovery?
It needs to be tested. I will let you guys know. Like I'm not sure exactly if it does boost it or not, but if you think about it in a logical sense, sex reduces cortisol, which is the stress hormone. When you have high cortisol, when you have a lot of stress, your testosterone decreases. So if you have sex a lot and you reduce your cortisol, it's gonna mean you're gonna have higher testosterone than if you don't have sex and you're stressed. So we'll stick with that logic. I do believe it does increase your test just a bit, but it doesn't make a huge difference. The best way to naturally boost your test is to get a lot of sleep, eat a lot of good food, and stay active. So keep your body moving, keep working out consistently, and just be patient and you'll get big as Do girls flirt with me? You like this question?
I adore this question, but I want you to say it.
Why?
I'm very curious.
Maybe
Go
I
on.
don't want to say it because I'm.
That's just sus. So you're either saying it or not.
It's not always. It's not always flirting, you know. They're just being excessively friendly. But yeah, I do get a lot of stares.
But do you just punch them in the face when they talk to you, or?
No, I don't think that's legal yet. It comes with being jacked. So this is motivation for you to get jacked and you get bitches.
Insert the clip of you saying that when a girl was like, "Wow, nice body,"
Yeah.
or whatever she said.
Again, I'm speaking from experience. Sometimes I skip my cardio because I don't have time. And usually...
Zio fa, bravo.
Thank you. What was I saying?
On the cardio.
Yeah, so those that I was skipping cardio, you see I just got complimented like that's not a fuck.
That's what happens when you get
see,
cardio. You get
that's
woman, man.
When you do cardio, man, you get bitches, man.
Yeah, I hope you guys like this video. It's a Q&A. We're gonna do these every single week. So if you want to submit your question, leave one down below. Make it good, so you increase your chances of actually showing up in the video. I'm only choosing I'm only choosing the good questions, so you guys learn something from these. And yeah, I hope it's been an educational one, because I think we answered a lot of good ones. It depends what I'm gonna put in this when I edit. Don't forget to use code Anomaly if you want to keep supporting my grind. Don't forget to comment, like and subscribe. Bye bye.